What's up everyone, my name is Wynand Fourie. I'm a musician from Cape Town, South Africa, and I'm back with another react. And today we're going to look at another Buy Me a Coffee request. This one is from Gwen Lunsford again, a second one for the day, and it reads, "Hey there, one more for you today. Can't let you off without another AnnenMayKantereit request. I just dig these guys so much. This one I was singing along with, even though I have no idea what I was saying. Can't wait for you to find a good translation so we can figure it out. But a fun song and a live performance for us all to enjoy." All right, there's the link. We got it. It's AMK with Wohin Du Gehst. Wohin Du Gehst. Wohin, maybe Wohin. Maybe it's like Afrikaans where you pronounce the W-V. Wohin, like Wynand. It's not Wynand, it's Wynand. Not Wynand, it's Wynand actually. But yeah, let's check this out. I think because I don't think there's subtitles on this one, so I'm gonna watch this first just to appreciate the music before I jump into the lyrics. So let's watch this together, and then I'll pull up some lyrics somewhere. We'll see if we can get a good translation, and then I'm sure people in the comments will let me know if some of the translations were a bit off. But it's always tough. German is, I think, quite a tough language to just translate because there's so many interpretations. I feel like it's such an advanced language in that sense, where it has words for very specific feelings and things, if I'm not mistaken. So it's got a very good. It's almost very poetic. Damn, I can't speak today. It's very poetic in that sense, where it's very descriptive with less word. It can describe more with less words, I think, and which makes it hard to translate because English needs it's basic, it's common, it's the common tongue. You know, it's like we need to like word things out, and clearly like I'm struggling today just to find words to speak, but yeah, it's also my second language. English is my second language, so forgive me for that. All right, let's just jump in. I'm sorry, I'm rambling.
Wohin du gehst, sagst du nicht mehr.
Vorhin, ja.
Wenn wir uns sehen, fällt mir das Fragen schwer. Du hast jetzt neue Leute, die dich besser kennen und nach dem Feiern bei dir pennen.
I love the harmonica, dude. Wow, and he's playing guitar and playing harmonica, that's crazy.
Du hast jetzt neue Leute, die dich besser kennen und nach dem Feiern bei dir pennen. Du kennst mich nur noch, wie ich früher war. Rote Augen, langes Haar. Wenn wir uns sehen, dann ist das immer nur eine Stunde. Um 11 willst du schon gehen und du holst die letzte Runde. Wohin du gehst, sagst du nicht mehr.
Such a happy vibe.
Fällt mir das Fragen schwer. Wohin du gehst, sagst du nicht mehr. Mir fällt das Fragen schwer. Ich hab dir nie verziehen, einfach wegzuziehen. Ich hab dich noch nicht mal angeschrien. Du kennst mich wirklich nur noch, wie ich früher war. Breites Grinsen, langes Haar. Und manchmal sehen wir uns bei Leuten, die wir beide kennen. Aber anstatt wegzurennen, schauen wir uns heimlich an. Weil man sich nicht mehr kennenlernen kann. Weil man sich nicht mehr kennenlernen kann.
Damn.
Wohin du gehst, sagst du nicht mehr. Okay, ihr gegen mich. Wohin du gehst, sagst du nicht mehr. Wohin du gehst, sagst du nicht mehr. Wohin du gehst, sagst du nicht mehr. nicht mehr. Wenn wir uns sehen, fällt mir das Fragen schwer. Wohin du gehst, sagst du nicht mehr. Mir fällt das Fragen schwer, verdammte Scheiße. Wohin ich gehe, sag ich nicht mehr. Dir fällt bestimmt das Fragen schwer.
Wow, man. What a fun performance. Yeah, I like their stage presence. I like the way they perform together. Like it's very it's I feel like they're very professional in the way that they approach things. They've got the in-ear monitors. They sound great live. Like they really like just nailing like the tempo, the harmonies, like everything like is so just tight, and yeah, just an awesome performance. I'm usually I'll be honest, I'm usually not a big fan of what I like to call stomp clap music. I think that's what you call it. And that's like the kind of 4/4 kick drum with a jing 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 acoustic guitar. Like it's usually not my thing, but they pull it off really well. They've obviously like anything that Henning Mai does with his voice is just incredible and gives you goosebumps. But like this is not necessarily a song that I would listen to on my own time, where there's like a lot of AMK songs that I would actually that I have put on and that I've reacted to, that I actually really like and enjoy. This is because it's reminding me of the Lumineers or Mumford & Sons, which is just not my vibe. And I know Gwen is a big fan as well of Mumford & Sons. But yeah, it's just not my vibe. And this is leaning towards that kind of genre of music, in my opinion. I mean, I could let me know what you think in the comments. I do think that they really pulled this off, and it's clear that the crowd's really into it and love it. And it's always interesting to me how certain music can relate to certain people, and I think it all comes down to the reasons why we consume music and where we consume it, and what it brings to us in our personal lives, because for me, I think I tend to lean more towards edgy music. I like something with a bit of edge. If it gets too cheerful and happy, then I usually lose a little bit of interest, which is maybe not a good thing, because I think we need the balance. We need a balance of positive music and something with a bit of edge, and edgy doesn't necessarily have to mean negative or political commentary, but yeah, anyway, I don't know what I'm saying even, but let's do the deep dive into the lyrics. I think I always like what they the kind of lyrics that they bring to the table, and I don't know if they write together or if it's all Henning Mai's kind of writing, but let's see. Okay. English lyrics in English. There we go. Let's see. Where you go. Okay, so that's Wohin Du Gehst. Du Gehst is where you go. I'm just gonna read it. Where you go, you don't say anymore. When we see each other, it's hard for me to ask. You have new people now who know you better, who party with me and crash at your place. You have new people now who know you better, who party with me and crash at your place. Who party with me and crash at your place. That's interesting. You only know me as I used to be. Red eyes, long hair. What's going on there? A little stoner here on our hands. Is it red eyes, long hair? When we see each other, it's always just an hour. By 11, you already want to leave. Damn, bro, this is tough. This is a tough one. I've been there as well. I've been there, and get the last round. Where you go, you don't say anymore. When we see each other, it's hard for me to ask. Where you go, you don't say anymore. It's hard for me to ask. I never forgave you for just moving away. I didn't even yell at you. You only know me as I used to be. Wide grin, long hair. And sometimes we see each other at people's places that we both know. But instead of running away, we secretly look at each other. Damn, this is so relatable. Because we can't get to know each other anymore. Damn, bro. This is hitting way too close to home. Where you go, you don't say anymore. Where you go, you don't say anymore. When we see each other, it's hard for me to ask. Where you go, you don't say anymore. It's hard for me to ask. Where I go, I don't say anymore. You surely find it hard to ask. Yeah. It's that thing, right? Like when you were romantic with someone, and maybe it's someone within your friend group or friend circle, and you were romantic and it didn't work out, but there's still like that thing in the back of your head that's like, maybe it could have worked out. And then every time you see that person, because you will keep running into them because they are in the same circles as you, and like, I mean, I've been there where I'll see someone that I had a crush on or that I was romantic with. I'll see them in a bar, and then, or like at an event, a gig event or something, and as soon as I see them, it's like your heart drops out of your chest, and then like the whole night is just governed by that feeling, and it's terrible. It's a terrible thing. It's a terrible place to be. So like I really, musically, the song is not for me. Lyrically, it's so relatable, and so like, and that's interesting. It's interesting how music can work like that. But yeah, like really, really, like powerful and relatable stuff here. And I like how it's very conversational almost, these lyrics. It's like he's just telling you the story, or he's just telling you his feelings and what happened, basically. And it's not, and I think that's what makes it so relatable. I don't know if you guys can relate to that, to this, to like seeing someone who, and it's also like this sorry, my brain is all scattered today, I don't know why. It's the like, what was he saying? Sometimes people, places, where you go, you don't say anymore. When we see each other, it's hard for me to ask. So it's that feeling, like when you do run into someone that you like had a crush on and that you were romantic with. Maybe it's an ex-partner, and it didn't end badly. It just kind of ended and had to end. And then you see them again, and you know that you maybe still have feelings for them, and maybe they have a little bit of feelings for you too. Who knows? But you see them, and you know in your head that they have this whole other life, that you are not a part of, and it's hard for you to like accept that and to acknowledge that, because it's like you wanted to be a part of this person's life so badly, and you wanted to like share those moments with this person, and now they're just kind of an acquaintance and someone that you see every now and then, and it's hard for you to accept that they have this whole other life, and you kind of want to show them that you've changed and you've grown and you've matured into this whole new person, because I think we're all always kind of adapting and changing and growing as people, you know, even though like our cores always stay the same. Like I'll watch videos of myself like 20 years ago, or like maybe not 20, like 15 years ago, and I'm like, that's still the same guy in there, right? Like I'm still like I've done a complete like 180 on like what I wear and how I dress myself, how I carry myself. I've started exercising, all these things, but the way it's not like how you change, but it's the way you carry that change is always kind of the same. Like the way you, like there's always the core being that stays there. It's just like it's the filter, right? Like it's just like what you're filtering is different, but the filter is still the same. You know, you're still the same person, and that's always so interesting to me. But like in the regards of this song, like I think he was red eyes, long hair. I was there. I was in my early 20s. I was big stoner, long hair. You know, now maybe he's a bit more like well kept, a little bit more put together. You know, cut his hair. Maybe he's cleaned up his act a bit. Not that like smoking weed is like not a clean act or anything. It's perfectly natural, but I think you can have both. You know, like you can be and I don't think it's a comment on weed. I think it's like a comment on lifestyle. You know, when you're in your early 20s, weed just kind of goes with like being a bit of a you know, like a dirty student, like long hair. You're going out every second night. You're smoking. You're not as worried about like grown up things, I guess. But yeah, it's interesting. I really like the lyrics. 10 out of 10 in my books. Awesome. That was really fun. Thanks, guys. Thank you, Gwen, for this request. I really appreciate it. Yeah, that was awesome. Guys, please, if you like AnnenMayKantereit, and if you haven't subscribed to them yet, please go and subscribe to the original artist. I'd really appreciate it. And if you like what I do, please consider subscribing to my channel as well. I'd really appreciate it. And yeah, that's all I got to say about that. Thank you so much for coming through, and I'll see you for the next reaction. Okay, bye-bye.